Ladies and gentlemen, this YouTube channel vlog show is of authenticity, inspiration, and realness. It is also about personality, good times, and fun. This is Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. And now, here is your host of the show, Mr. Big Beefy E himself, the elder statesman of Rant and Rave, and Mr. Shenanigans himself, Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Episode 1060. What's going on, everybody? And we're going to talk about SmackDown, NXT Level Up. And the special episode of SmackDown was Tribute to the Troops, 2023. A duo that I had never heard, a musical duo that I had never heard of, that I never heard of, the War and Treaty, found out they are nominees for the 2024 Grammy Awards. They sang God Bless America to kick it off. And JBL is now joined, WWE Hall of Famer JBL is joining on commentary for this special occasion because he is the one that started a tribute to the troops thing. Now, a lot of people were talking about how come it's not stationed in, because naval stations. I think because of with everything happening nowadays, plus I think our troops pulled out of Iraq and Afghanistan not too long ago. It's like there was no need to fly back there. Plus, with everything going on, they don't want to risk anybody getting hurt because WWE is a billion-dollar company, and right now, you don't want to risk losing any of your talent, and then people will get angry and mad and all this good stuff. That's probably the reason why. But anyways, JBL is joined on commentary. First round for the United States title tournament number one contenders. Tournament is Dragon Lee versus Santos Escobar, a little rivalry. A little rematch from Survivor Series. Dominic Mysterio appeared at ringside for this matchup. And Escobar ended up winning that matchup. And Randy Orton was talking to Nick Alderson's office, hands him a check of $50,000. He goes, I said $50,000. I had $100 more. That's for next time, he says. After I think it was the RKO in the part, so. And Cody Rhodes came out to address the Providence crowd because this took place in Providence, Rhode Island. I didn't see Tom Wells there. I know he said he was going to be there. I probably missed him. Anyways, he ended up introducing he had some montages on our armed forces, and he introduced the U.S. Army drill team, and they did their little thing, which is really, really cool. For the next matchup, CBS football commentator Brad Nessler, who does the Army-Navy game every year, in fact, tomorrow will be the Army-Navy game on CBS, joins the commentary team with Michael Cole, Kevin Patrick, and JBL as the next matchup was for another matchup, quarterfinal for the United States title number one contender tournament. Bobby Lashley talks about being part of the U.S. Army. He says his father was part of it, and he followed his father's footsteps, and being a former Army Ranger. So he was greeted he had a great ovation, despite him being a heel. So that's but people seem to like him and gravitate towards him again and respect him, and which is really, really super cool. Montez Ford didn't talk about him being a part of the Marines. He said they're a big part of who I am right now, of why I'm doing what I'm doing, which is really, really cool of Montez Ford and Bobby Lashley giving some love to our troops, and they know better, and they know better how to be thankful and never forget their roots. That's really cool about those two gentlemen. Bobby Lashley versus Karrion Kross, and this was a heck of a fight, really. This matchup could have gone either way. Now, Scarlett could have got involved in the matchup. Like Scarlett, she may not be able to compete with the women physically, but mentally she can. And that's probably the mind games. I think that's why I think you should utilize Scarlett more to help Karrion Kross and push him along, So that's, but in the end, Bobby Lashley did win. And so Santos Escobar, good luck. So Santos Escobar will be advancing in the tournament as well as Bobby Lashley. Those two are going to be going head-to-head. And Santos Escobar, he doesn't have anybody to watch his back. But Lashley does with the freaking Street Profits. So this is going to be something. Um, and Damage Control was talking about getting ready for their matchup, and then EO's helping Asuka getting ready, and then Bayley came up and apologized to them. He said, "But this time I'm volunteering to stay behind." And she thought it would be a good day for us. She's not. And then Dakota Kai said, "We're going to go with Asuka." So, but then CM Punk comes out to address the Providence crowd. And he said, "What should I do? Should I shine Raw, SmackDown? Should I talk to Shawn Michaels while visiting NXT? This is going to be a huge, huge deal. And a lot of people saying CM Punk might go to Raw, which may be the most likely opportunity." And he said, "Can I fight this person? Can I work with this person? Can I fight a?" And then, as CM Punk was taking a walk backstage, this is after the commercial, he asked Kevin Owens about what Nick Aldis' office, and Kevin Owens was like, "Nah." I was like, "Oh boy, I thought they were going to beat the snot at each other then." So they walked away. Charlotte Flair went one-on-one with Asuka, and as Damage Control was coming out, Meat Chit and Zelina Vega came to the crowd to attack Damage Control. Kairi Sane and Io Sky were indisposed, but then Bianca Belair and Shotzi were there too, and they chased Kairi Sane and Io out, and I think Dakota Kai was there too. Bayley still gets involved though, decided during the matchup, and actually helped Asuka win and beat Charlotte Flair. So that's going to be, I don't know how they're going to respond after that. Nick Aldis was talking to CM Punk about the contract. He's looking over, let me know, And then Cody Rhodes says, "I heard what you said out there," and he said, "Welcome back." And he said, "Old friend." They both shook hands. They know each other very well, so this is really cool. LA Knight and Orton about to talk strategy, and then CM Punk looks at them, wishes them best of luck. And LA Knight and Randy Orton took on the Bloodline, and that's Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso, and it was a heck of a matchup, heck of a fight. In the end, LA Knight and Orton did win the matchup after LA Knight hit the Blonde Force Trauma, but Orton jumped up with the RKO to pick up the victory. Level Up, NXT Level Up action. Brooks Jensen took on the newcomer Dion Lennox. Jensen did win the matchup, but the two shook hands in the end. Sarah Schreiber is now going back as an interviewer, correspondent for NXT Level Up. Just to let you know, Mackenzie Mitchell has been released by the WWE. So Sarah Schreiber is back, and she interviewed one of the newest superstars of NXT who took part in the tournament, Jada Parker. She said she has an opportunity to prove herself as she goes one-on-one with Gigi Dolan, the lovely Gigi Dolan. She took on Jada Parker. Heck of a matchup, but then Gigi Dolan did pick up the victory over Jada Parker. Almost said Jordan. I apologize. Yeah, so Jada Parker. So Gigi Dolan still got them curves. Loved me some Gigi Dolan. Between her and Nikita Lyons, curve sandwich. I'll be the meat. Anyways, Eric, stop simping. Okay. The main event, Idris Nofe and Malik Blade versus Drew Gulak and Charlie Dempsey. This is a heck of a deal. This was a heck of a matchup until Drew Gulak's crew decided to run roughshod, and Damon Kemp did get involved during the matchup, and Gulak and Dempsey ended up winning that match. So that's the deal here. So that's the tribute to the troops special of 2023. Next episode will be AEW Rampage Event Center. So until the next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home. This concludes today's episode. This is Mr. Lima speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A big beefy E, do it for Bob Saget Productions, and in association with a Raven Bova Telepictures and Distribution. See you next time on another episode of the show. Goodbye for now.